Daredevil Born Again is
Born Again.
If I can put it succinctly, is just like a used fart in a bag.
I was gonna say how by treading old ground, like we're talking like season 1 and 2.
It's very very much the old like dark and brooding. Like they're trying to recapture that,
which is cool. I mean,
I mean, it's fine. It's not like they're failing.
Here's what I had an issue from the small part that I saw. They CGI'd a fight scene.
Right.
They CGI'd a kick.
They CGI'd a kick. They CGI'd a knife throw.
They CGI'd a helmet.
They CGI'd gas.
Like his mask.
Yeah. At one point, his mask was CGI'd. There's very, very early into the episode, you have a fight between Bullseye and Daredevil, and they do the one shot kind of follow through that the Daredevil kind of like really perfected in the Netflix area.
Yeah.
But the thing that was beautiful about those is that they were not doctored up. Like, obviously you have, post-production, editing, stuff like that. Yeah. This had very clear signs of CGI tampering. Like, very clear signs of, like, editing to try to make it look like it was done in that style back then. So, like, very early on into the fight, Daredevil does a back roundhouse kick that kicks him in the chest. That was very, very noticeable CGI. Now, were they CGI? Was just the background CGI? I have no idea, but it had visually, you could tell what it was.
It was a lot going on.
It was not real. That's how you know.
I thought it was just because I was watching it on my laptop, sitting in bed, which is how I fell asleep, by the way. I was just sitting there like this.
What the fuck?
6 o'clock in the morning. Shit. Okay.
What am I watching?
Try that again later. But no, to shorten basically what he's saying is that it's just overproduced and like underwhelming at the same time. They're recapturing old ground, and I just think that's what I feared when more trailers start coming out about it. This is what I was talking about when I said I am uncertain as fuck. Because it's like a money shot of everything that you were supposed to love from the old series. And we've got the same cast. We've got Bullseye. We've got the Punisher. Like, all that shit was cool when the series dropped because they found a way with a shoestring budget for Marvel to make it like graining enough and realistic enough to where it really it was like an art piece in a certain set of time.
And it was groundbreaking also for Netflix because it was one of the first like gritty.
We were captured by it.
Like, you got to remember, this is before Narcos. This is like the grittiness of like, this is where Netflix started to garner that kind of HBO presence of just like being gritty type of deal.
So and they really would like, they carried the way. The problem is, long story short, they captured this so well in all 3 seasons of the original Netflix series. So to come back to it in a way that's not new and not interesting, it's like they're trying to marry the two mediums. They're like, this is obviously taking place in the Marvel Universe, but we're trying to stick with the gritty, the nature of the Netflix pastime. And that, I feel like, is a mistake. I mean, it's uninteresting. Again, it's way overproduced.
It's underwhelming.
It's underwhelming as hell.
From what I've seen.
Yeah, so 3 episodes in, What were you saying?
I was gonna say, like, so would you have preferred them just try to tread, like, just to let go?
To let go of it. She-Hulk, I might be alone in this. She-Hulk did it so well with bringing Daredevil into the Marvel universe. He was literally lighter on his feet. He did the acrobatics. He was flipping. He had a colorful suit. He wasn't so gritty and Batman like. Yeah, he was more like he was less Frank Miller. He was more Mark Waid. Batman. I mean Daredevil. And I thought that would have been the better direction to take. Yeah. Since we've already covered the dark and gritty so well. Yes. Let's take him from a different angle and make him like in the Marvel Universe. In Spider-Man, and it worked out so well in Spider-Man. It worked out so well in She-Hulk. It worked out really well in everything that he's done the voice for Daredevil in, connected with Marvel. And I thought that's where they were going to go. But when you watch Born Again, it's literally like it's held back by trying to
straight to the
mimic the old one.
Yeah, and
we don't want them to watch the old one. We want them to watch this
Plus,
one.
all they talk about is the old one. So I'm scared. I'm scared. I can't rely on trying something new.
I would have loved to see kind of like the treatment that they gave Moon Knight to give them this.
Yeah,
yeah.
like
Comedy, but
comedy,
still had
yeah.
like dealt with like issues.
dark-
listen, the formula works for a reason, and I feel like there's so literally in all these other appearances, they have shown that we can turn on a different side of this character,
and that he can do it.
yes, he can do it so fucking well.
Yeah.
I rewatched his She-Hulk episode. I was blown away every time I'm looking at it. Like, this is exactly how to make him fresh and springboard him forward.
Does Daredevil Born Again feel like, here you go, nigga, damn, shut up?
Yes,
Yeah.
it does, and
Yeah.
I hate that they gave into trying to recapture old lightning.
Yeah.
It's not interesting.
Born again,
guys.
more like this again.
I mean, we had three consecutive seasons of some of the best Daredevil period in that era. We don't need to try and recapture it. I mean, I'm 3 episodes into the show. Will I be won over? It's a possibility, but I'm telling you, it did not take me 3 episodes of the original series.
Absolutely, not at all.
It was episode motherfucking 1.
yeah, I remember that episode.
I don't know. It's just, I'm not going to say they're MCUing it because that's the problem. They're not. They're trying to make something
this
else.
is the time to MCU it
Yeah.
because
They're not MCUing it, but they're using MCU tactics.
Yeah. They're using MCU tactics. They're using MCU like funding and lighting.
Like, I'm
but
cool
they're
with
trying to.
I'm cool with CGI, but like, don't try to mimic that awesome fucking one shot.
Yeah,
thing.
you know, it's
And then
cheap in
splice
this way.
it. Yeah.
It's cheap in this way. Like so much so that I'm focusing on the wrong things. Like there's a lot of breathing and panting, and
Like that little stair stuff was dope, but then like the bar and the rooftop
Oh, the bar lost me.
was like a little disconjointed. Like that area in the middle was cool, but the ending and I don't know. It was
Listen, Ben Affleck's Daredevil, he stoked them roofs, boy. He was jumping all over. The technology in there was infinitely more imaginative than what they were working with here. It was like they tried to go for the fucking ceiling,
yeah.
but the vision was not. It's like they were stuck between. You know,
Those CGI kicks fucking threw
come
me
on
off.
now. It was a lot.
me off.
That first fight was a lot. It was
that
just.
bad? It was that jarring?
It was jarring. It was jarring as hell.
Yeah, maybe I'm just nitpicking, but like I said, I kind of fell asleep around the area where like Kingpin got elected, and then I woke up like towards the end. So I'm missing a lot of context, and I haven't been able to go back and watch it. So I do want to watch it.
Yeah.
Like I said, 3 episodes in, I'm telling you, it's not like it's like the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
If you're very much still stuck on that version of Daredevil, it's 50-50. You could either love it like some people are, or you could be like, this is a shell of something that I've already seen so well consecutively, I don't want to go backwards.